Here, Yugi. There are 3 structure decks here. When I was young, I was a hell of a duelist, but now in my old age, I only have 3 decks left. You can have one. Go on, choose.
Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me?
Be patient, Seto. You can have one too. Ah, the Bulbasaur structure deck. It's very easy to use. Is that your choice? The Squirtle structure deck. Is that your choice? Oh, the Charmander structure deck. How about this?
So, you want to take a closer look at my deck, do you? Well then, let's get started.
Charmander, a level 3 Fire Pyro Pokemon. Charmander is very similar to Armed Dragon level 3, the only difference being Armed Dragon level 3 is terrible and should never be played. If Charmander is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 trainer card from your deck to your hand. During the battle phase, if this card on the field destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can tribute this card, special summon 1 Charmeleon from your hand, deck or graveyard. So basically it's a decent starting play, and it also gives you access to Charmeleon, his next evolution. Charmeleon, the evolved form of Charmander, a level 6 Pokemon with 2000 attack and 1000 defense. If Charmeleon is normal or special summoned, you can activate 1 Sunny Day from your hand, deck or graveyard. During the battle phase, if this card on the field destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can tribute this card, special summon 1 Charizard from your hand, deck or graveyard. So basically, Charmeleon unsummons searches the field spell Sunny Day. This leads us onto the boss monster of the deck, and the final evolution, Charizard. Charizard, a level 9 Pokemon with a whopping 2500 attack, rivaling the legendary Dark Magician.
What? 2,500? But that's too powerful.
If Charizard is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. When Charizard attacks and destroys a monster, you can make a second attack during the battle phase. Also, if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Char monster, except Charizard, from your hand, deck or graveyard. So unless Charizard is banished or has its effects negated, it has the ability to recycle back into Charmander or Charmeleon, starting the cycle again, which makes it quite formidable. Now let's move on to the next set of Pokemon in Yugi's deck, the Pidgey line. Now these are support based cards which aren't very powerful in terms of attack and defense, but make the deck very consistent. Pidgey. This card can attack your opponent directly, but when it does, the battle damage inflicted is halved. You can discard 1 card from your hand and tribute Pidgey, and if you do, special summon 1 Pidgeotto from your hand, deck or graveyard. Additionally, if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate the effect of another Pokemon, you can draw 1 card from your deck. Pidgeotto. When it's normal or special summoned, you can add 1 trainer card from your deck to your hand. Similar to Pidgey, it can also attack directly, but the battle damage is also halved. You can discard 1 card and tribute Pidgeotto to special summon the final evolution, Pidgeot, from your hand, deck or graveyard. And also, if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a Pokemon's effect, you can draw 1 card. And the final evolution, Pidgeot. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and return it back to their hand. And similar to the last 2, this can also attack your opponent directly, but the damage is halved. If Pidgeot is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Pidgey from your hand, deck or graveyard. Meaning, similar to the Charizard line, Pidgeot can recycle back into a Pidgey, making the Pidgey line very suitable for this kind of deck. Similar to Yugi's God card, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Yugi also has a legendary Pokemon in his deck, which is Moltres. Moltres is a level 5 Fire Pyro Pokemon with 2100 attack. Moltres must be first special summoned by banishing 3 Pokemon from your graveyard. It has a quick effect ability where you can discard 1 card from your hand and change the attack of 1 monster your opponent controls to 0 until the end phase. Moltres can't attack the turn this effect is used. So as cool as Moltres looks, it's another support card for the boss monster of the deck, which is Charizard. The last Pokemon in Yugi's deck is a fossil Pokemon, Aerodactyl, a level 7 Earth dinosaur with 2900 attack and 1800 defense. Aerodactyl cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be first special summoned by tributing 1 face-up trainer unidentified fossil card. Aerodactyl cannot be destroyed by card effects. When your opponent activates a monster effect, they can discard 1 card to negate this card's effect, otherwise Aerodactyl negates the activation of that monster effect. If Aerodactyl attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So basically, Aerodactyl is like the second boss monster of the deck. Now let's move on to the spell and trap cards, more specifically the field spell Sunny Day, which is a key card in Yugi's deck and also has a lot of text, But basically, if Sunny Day is activated, you can target one Pokemon in your graveyard whose original attribute is fire and add it to your hand. Also, while you control a Pokemon, during the battle phase when a Pokemon you control whose original attribute is fire declares an attack, you can activate the following effect. Your opponent can't activate any cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Also, its attack becomes double its original attack. However, if you activate this effect, the monster is destroyed during the end phase of this turn. Sunny Day is a searchable card through the effect of Charmeleon, and also combined with Charizard's effects, it becomes a powerful Pokemon with OTK potential. Blast Burn, a normal spell card, which targets one Char monster you control, and for the rest of this turn, if that monster attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing damage to your opponent. Also, if a Char monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. The rest of the spells are trainer item cards: Trainer Coin Case, Trainer Rare Candy, and Trainer Honey. Coin Case. You can discard this card and one other card in your hand. Add one trainer card from your deck to your hand, except Trainer Coin Case. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Pokemon monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use one Trainer Coin Case effect per turn and only once that turn. Rare Candy. Tribute one face-up Pokemon monster you control. Special summon one monster from your hand, deck or graveyard that is specifically listed in the tributed monster's text, ignoring its summoning conditions. Honey. Target one Pokemon monster you control that has a level. Special summon one Pokemon monster from your hand, deck or graveyard whose original type is different and whose original level is the same as that of the targeted monster. You can only use the effect of Trainer Honey once per turn. These spell cards are just extenders for your deck and help you search for the cards you need. Moving on to the trap cards, we first have Trainer Unidentified Fossil. When Unidentified Fossil is activated, you can special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster. And if you do, you can add one Pokemon monster whose original type is Dinosaur from your deck or graveyard to your hand, which of course you'd add Aerodactyl, giving you the ability to sacrifice a normal monster and summoning Aerodactyl. The next trap card is called A Wild Ditto Appears, and you can probably guess what that does. When your opponent summons a monster that has a level, target that face-up monster, special summon one Ditto token with the same original type, attribute, level, but with the current attack and defense as that target, which is actually pretty powerful. The next trap is called Hooper's Magical Mischief. Now, when your opponent declares an attack, target one face-up monster your opponent controls except the attacking monster. The targeted monster is attacked instead, and the opponent takes the damage. So just a better version of Magical Arm Shield. Team Rocket's Revenge. Target one monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. Equip the opponent's monster to your targeted monster as an equip spell that gives the card 500 attack. But if the equipped monster leaves the field, the monster equipped is special summoned to the owner's field. So therefore more one of the powerful trap cards. Last but not least, Vault Tackle, a continuous trap card. When activated, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It can't attack or change its battle position, also its effects are negated. When the Pokemon leaves the field, destroy this card. Now you're probably wondering how many of each card makes it into Yugi's 40 card deck. Well, I'll show you. This is Yugi's full Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck.
So, what did you think of my deck? Pretty great, huh? But I do miss the Dark Magician. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one.
You're finished, Yugi.